Hey guys, so we're going to make this molecule. We are going to start with the formula, which is CH4, and then we're going to work our way through these steps to figure out how to actually draw the molecule to see what it looks like. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find all of their valence electrons. So this is a really good point if you are still needing a little bit more practice with your Lewis electron dot structures to pause and to work your way through all of the Lewis electron dot structures. So here we have carbon and we have hydrogen. And notice that there's this 4 right here, which tells us that there are 4 hydrogen. So we're going to draw the Lewis dot structure for carbon. And there are 4 hydrogen. Each hydrogen has 1 Lewis electron dot. So the way we're going to total the amount is we're going to do 1 times carbon, because there's 1 carbon, plus 4 times hydrogen. So 1 times 4 valence electrons for carbon, plus 4 hydrogens, and each has 1 valence electron. So that's going to give us 8 electrons total. So that's what we're working with. So that's step 1. Step 2 is finding your center atom. For now, your center atom is always going to be underlined. So in our case, our center atom is C. So we're going to plop C in the middle. That's step 2, pretty easy. Step 3, we're going to sprinkle the rest of our atoms around the center. There are 4 hydrogens because, again, of this 4. So we're just going to evenly kind of spread them out around the outside of our carbon. So that's step 3. Step 4 is making a bond connecting the center atom to its friends. So I'm going to change colors so we can really see how these are different. And so we're going to connect carbon to this hydrogen, carbon to this hydrogen, carbon to this hydrogen, and carbon to this hydrogen. If we don't bond them, it's like having alphabet soup. We're not actually making a molecule, they're just near each other. They actually have to be attached. So now we've done that. The next step is to subtract each bond 2 electrons from the total. So each bond is made up of 2 electrons. So you can think about it like this shape. It has 2 electrons that are attached together. So we can draw that for all of these. Now, that means that what we've drawn on here are 2, 4, 6, 8 electrons. So we're going to subtract those 8 electrons from our total, which leaves us with 0. That means that we've used up all of our electrons, which is fantastic. So we're done with that. We don't have any extras, so we're not going to do that step. But we do want to do a final check. Remember that every atom except hydrogen wants 8 electrons. So this is where the tricky part comes in. I want you to really think about this as we're doing it. So this carbon is touching 2, 4, 6, 8 electrons, which means that that carbon is good to go. Right now, this is where the weird part comes in. So bear with me. This hydrogen right here is also attached to 2. And remember, hydrogen only wants 2. So this hydrogen is good to go. Whoops. Sorry, guys. This hydrogen right here also is connected to these 2. So it's good to go. This one right here has 2. And finally, this one right here is also 2. So everybody is either connected to 8, like carbon, or 2, like hydrogen. So that tells us that our structure is done. And if you wanted to redraw it, now that you've done all that work, so it's really clean, this is what CH4 looks like. Very nice. And CH4 is also called methane.